Hey, it's the NFL guy. NFL picks results for week one.
What's up, everybody? It's the NFL guy. How's everybody doing? Well, I actually had a pretty decent week on my NFL picks. I went 11-5, and this is the teams that I lost on. So the Thursday night game, I took the Ravens over the Chiefs, but the Chiefs won. I took the Bengals over the Patriots, but the Patriots won, which I'm really shocked by that, but kind of not shocked because Jamar Chase didn't play the whole game. When I was watching NFL fantasy on NFL Network, they were saying that Jamar Chase was going to play a limited role just because of his dispute contract extension. So I didn't even start him in fantasy. I'm glad I didn't. He only had 6 fantasy points. I thought the Falcons was going to beat the Steelers just because of the talent on that team. Obviously, that didn't happen. So I lost on that matchup. And the Raiders over the Chargers is a really another surprise because I thought the Raiders had a little bit more talent than the Chargers. But Jim Harbaugh got his first win, which is good. I've always been a big Jim Harbaugh fan, even though I hate Michigan. I'm a big Notre Dame fan. But anyway, that's another topic. And the other one I lost on that was my upset pick of the week. I just really thought CM as I thought that Aaron Rodgers was going to have a really kind of blow up game. Um, Even without CMC, the 49ers won. I don't know. The Jets, I mean, they were playing San Francisco's defense. So obviously, I mean, they could have played a lot worse, but hey, how about that Mason dude? Oh my god. I picked him up on one of my teams. I ended up putting CMC on the IR and I picked him up. And then on the other team that I had CMC on, I tried to get Jordan Mason. And then someone picked him up on Saturday. So I went with Isaac Granado, the rookie that played for Wisconsin and Louisville, but he didn't really come in. So it's gonna be interesting to see if I would have won on that, if I won on that matchup. So I haven't checked my fantasy teams yet and see how good I did. So, but the teams I did win on, I won over the Eagles over the Packers, Saints over the Panthers, Vikings over the Giants, Texans over the Colts, Bills over the Cardinals, the Bears. Let's go. Bears over the Titans, Dolphins over the Jags, Seahawks over the Broncos, Cowboys over the Browns, Buccaneers over the Commanders, and the Lions over the Rams. I Each week I pick a score too. I almost got the score right. I missed it by 1 point. I said 27-21 Ravens, and the score was 27-20. And then also, I always do I always do a running back, receiver, quarterback, a kicker, and a defense. And I'll guess how many fantasy points are going to have in that game. And I've got to come within 5 points. So this week I went with Kirk Cousins, which he did not come any close to what I picked. I said Kirk Cousins was going to have 24 points because I thought he was going to blow up, but he only had 6, so I missed it by 18. I went with my bear DeAndre Swift this week. I said he was going to have 17 points because I thought he was going to have a big game against that not so good Titans defense. He only had 5, so I missed it by 12. Xavier Leggett, I thought he was going to have a decent game. I said he was going to have 14 points, and he only had 3, so I missed it by 11. Um, I picked the Saints defense this week. I said they were going to have 12 points. They end up having 16, so I got within that 5 points. I missed it by 4, and the other one I nailed on was the kicker Evan McPherson. I said he was going to have 11 points, and he only had 6, so I got it right on the number 5 mark. So, which is awesome. So I am going to do my NFL Week 2 picks tomorrow. Uh, people are freaking out. People are just like, I'm in a fantasy football group on Facebook, and a lot of people's like, wasted my pick on Marvin Harrison Jr. I should have never picked up Travis Kelsey. A lot of the big name players who do score a lot in fantasy football, it's the first week. They're getting the cobwebs out. They'll be fine. Patrick Mahomes only had 14 fantasy points. Travis Kelsey only had 3. I'm trying to think of some other players that really didn't score too much. I mean, depending on Jamar Chase, he only had 6, so et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there were some players that actually blew up. Saquon had like 33 points. Baker Mayfield played really great. Isaiah Likely had a great game. Jaden Reed had a really great game. Um, uh, um, I can't. Kenneth Walker had a really great game. So yeah, they're going to bounce back. They might, for a player that only had 4 points this past week, they might blow up and have 19. And it also depends on the defense. Tennessee's defense isn't as great, so maybe Aaron Rodgers is going to have 2 touchdown scores and have like a big week. Maybe Brees Hall is going to have a big week. So it just all depends. I really don't know who's playing in week 2 except for the Cowboys and Saints game, which I'll tell you right now, that might be my game of the week because if Derek Carr has the game like he did last week, that might be a fun game to watch, the Cowboys and the Saints. So anyway, I'm gonna see how good I did on fantasy football, and I'll give you my results here in a little bit in the second video. And like I said, I will have my NFL picks coming up tomorrow. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. Talk to you later. Have a good day.